Shalom, shalom. It's the brother Hadab Yar from the GMS Mobile, Alabama camp coming at you with another lesson. But before I get started, I want to give all glory, praises, and honors unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, and Papa Dash. Double understood apostles, elders of great millstone who teach and rule well. Peace, salutation to the whole elect that scattered abroad, preaching the truth, sincerity. To you, I want to say shalom. Okay, and I'm going to name this one, The Lord is Coming Through with Street Sweepers, man. Okay, which is an understatement, man, because hey, those street sweepers I'm talking about is not no shotgun, okay, with the drum on it, all the little the little vehicles that come through cleaning the streets. But I'm talking about the weapons of the Lord indignation. All right, I'm talking about the nuclear missiles, man. But getting straight into it, this is Isaiah 13:1, the burden of Babylon, which Isaiah, the son of Amos, did see. And this vision that Isaiah saw is the destruction of America, which is spiritual Babylon. It say, lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain, exalt the voice unto them, shake their hand that they may go into the gates of the noble. And his servants, the prophets, are shaking their hand by their works, all right? At the elites of this world, telling them that they will not win in the end, no matter how much they try to overcome with their weapons of technology, man. The vision is for an appointed time, and that vision will end with Yahweh Shai being on top, overcoming everything that Esau's army, throws at him, man. Verse 3, I have commanded my sanctified ones, I have also called my mighty ones from mine anger, even them that rejoice in my highness. Going into the Lord's prophets, okay, who was sanctified, from the beginning, okay, who he gonna turn into a sharp thrusting instrument, okay? The fishers that would be the ones that's fishing now, but they will be turned into hunters later. Okay. And his mighty ones are the angels, okay, which is holding back the four winds of destruction, which is the nuclear weapons that will be released during World War III. Verse 4, it says, the noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdom of nations gathered together, which is going into all these other nations besides America, that has nuclear weapons, but all these nations will meet up in the Middle East for World War III. But the Lord will direct the nukes to where he wants them to go when he calls them to be released. Okay, it reads, the Lord of hosts, okay, mustered the host of the battle, which is going into going to that word mustered in the blue letter, basically meaning to appoint or assign, okay, the armies of the heathen to the battle, man. Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart is in the hands of the Lord. As the rivers of water, he turned it whithersoever will. Salakia. He turned it whithersoever he will. Okay. So the Lord that's, bringing these kingdoms down to fight to their death, man. Okay. That's the Lord's doings, man. This is verse 5. That come from a far country, from the ends of heaven, even the Lord and the weapons of his indignation, okay, to destroy the whole land, okay, which what I was saying earlier, going into the nuclear missiles, okay, which I call them, street sweepers. That's why I get the title for this lesson, man. Which they're literally going to sweep the land of these different countries, but mainly America. And the scripture speaks about how 2 million nuclear warheads, okay, will destroy the daughter of Babylon, which is America, man. This is verse 6. It says, how ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. It reads, okay, howl ye or scream you, because when the fire comes upon the earth, that's all you're going to hear, man. That's the only thing you're going to be able to do is scream, okay? That's it, man. They're going to be the screams of the wicked, because they're being melted here on earth, man. Verse 7, it says, therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt, okay? The wicked will be in terrible fear, man. Verse 8, and they shall be afraid. Pains and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed at one and another. Their faces shall be as flames. Okay? Pain is going to hit like it does a woman in labor, man. You know, they are going to be helpless towards one another, man, with their faces on fire, man. It ain't gonna be nothing that they can do. This is verse 9. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate. And he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. For the stars of heaven and the constellation thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. And I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. Okay, we're just going to Esau Edom, being humbled by the Lord because, hey, Yahweh shall bless him with the fatness of the earth and the sword to rule it, man. Okay, the nation of Edom is a proud people to the point that they literally feel like they can't be brought down. But Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai got a spiritual trick in the bag, that's going to wow the nations that live deliciously through America, man. Okay, this is verse 12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. Okay, and that man will only be the true servant of the Lord, not a regular man. Okay, not a drug dealer, not a millionaire, nor a bodybuilder. Okay, but the servants that did the will of the Lord, man. It say, therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Lord of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger. Remember me mentioning the angels, okay, that's holding back the destroying wind? Well, the Lord of hosts is his armies, man, which are the Lord's angels. Okay. This is going into how the nukes is going to rock the earth, on every detonation of a warhead, man. These nukes are coming with a great force. This is Revelation 9 and 15. And the four angels were loose, okay, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year for to slay the third part of men. And the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000. Okay, going into how many that's going to destroy America, man. Okay, multiply, all right, 200,000, all right, times 1,000, man. That's going to give you 200 million, man. All right. And I heard the number of them. Why? Because they was going off, man. Verse 17, they say, and thus I saw the horses in the vision, and them that sat on them, having breastplates of fire and of jacinth and brimstone. And the heads of the horses were as heads of lions, and out of their mouths issued fire and smoke and brimstone. Come on, man. All right, going into the strip of the nuclear weapons, man. Verse 18 to say, by these three was the third part of men killed, by the fire and by the smoke and by the brimstone which issued out of their mouths. For their power is in their mouth and in their tails, for their tails were like unto serpents and had heads, and with them they do hurt. God. And their tails, that's like their tails unto serpents goes into their smoke trails. All right. But their heads is where their power lie, which was likened unto a head of a lion. So as we can see that the nuclear missiles are prophesied in the scriptures, so while people, go on about their daily lives in the comfort of their securities, hoping and thinking these nukes won't fly in this lifetime, it's sadly mistaken. Okay? And as Revelation 19, and as Revelation 9 and 15 stated, and the four angels were loose, which were prepared for an hour. Okay, this is another precept backing up that. All right, Revelation 18. All right, the point in verse 10, but I'm starting at 4. Revelation 18 and 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. And this referring to America as her, because America is that virgin daughter of Babylon, which war never touched America. Okay, America always brought the fight to other countries, but war never penetrated America. All right, verse 5. For her sins have reached into heaven, and God have remembered her iniquities. Okay, here in America, you can do whatever you want. You want, you know, you can be whatever you please. Okay, which is total confusion because it is not the ways of the Lord, man. Yet they say, "In God we trust," but America is every city that the Lord destroyed back, in the ancient days, all wrapped up in one. But hey, even more wicked, man. This place got to be destroyed. This place will be destroyed, man, in this lifetime. Soon to come. All right, verse 6, Revelation 18, verse 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works. In the cup which she hath filled, fill her double. How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she said in her heart, I sit a queen, and I am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Therefore shall her pains come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is the Lord God who judges her. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. And this is the point right here. Verse 10, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, which is America, that mighty city, okay, which is America. Ain't no other city, mighty, beautiful and gorgeous, as America, And they say, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. So America will utterly be burned, in 1 hour from 200 million nuclear warheads, man. It is prophesied, man, in the scripture. So shall it be. All right. So, hey, that's the future of America, man. Okay. So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. So, I want to say shalom.